Hey guys, so a question that I get asked so often is about toy storage and school storage, and so I decided that today's spring cleaning, organizing, decluttering video would be our toy storage and our book storage and our homeschool storage. I know I'm probably a couple days behind with this video. We got hit with a pretty yucky cold in our house, and so everything's been pushed back by a couple of days on my channel here, so hang tight. All the videos that I promised are coming, like rapid fire probably every day for the next few days. So we are in the kids' playroom right now. I will put a video, I'll link the video here to when we first did the playroom, and I'll show you kind of how it's changed. It's been about 1.5 years now since we've done this playroom. And it has morphed into a school storage room because we wanted our family room to be a family room instead of just a school room. So all of the school storage is now in this room. So our kids don't have a ton of toys. We have been kind of on a journey to minimize a lot of what we had going on here. We have asked parents and grandparents to stop gifting for every holiday, Valentine's Day, excuse me, Easter, Halloween, you name it. We've asked for no more toys. So right now, Bella's main toy, she loves her Calico Critters, and the boys love these Imaginext superhero things. So they have those in here. I will say though, they each have 2 stuffed animals they're allowed to have in their room, and then Bella has an American Girl storage area in her bedroom just because we don't want the little kids to get to it, because yeah, it's like I do not want little hands destroying the cost of those items. Those are investments for sure. So I will show you that if you're interested. Anyway, so in here, that was a really long intro. They've got up at the top here some of the bigger sets that I can get down for them. They've got some school-ish toys up here. We do have like board games and a storage area in our entertainment center, but the ones that are more school related are up here. Up here we have stuffed animals. And down here we have Legos. So the Legos are in a locked bin now, and I bring them down at certain times throughout the week. Over here we have, this is where I keep all of our papers. This is where, in this top drawer here, I put papers that are photocopied and ready for the 6-week semester. And here I put all the papers as they complete them in the 6-week semester. And then down here I go through these papers at the end of each 6 weeks session, and I narrow it down to the few things that we'll be keeping for their portfolio. So this is kind of what I've kept so far for the course of the entire year. Everything else gets tossed after as it transitions from here to here. I've got all of our current curriculum in here. These are all of the things that we're using on a daily basis. Other things that I'm saving for future years, you know, things we've used in the past, are in a Tupperware or Rubbermaid container in our storage unit. I've just got like stickers and school supply stuff down here. Up here I have all of our, the binding spines, and then I've got paper, and this is where I keep like the bigger laminator and binder, etc. This top section here and this section, the middle section here, are almost all homeschool things. So up here we have some different art supplies that are school related, things I'll give them during the school day to use. And here we have preschool tools, and I will go through these regularly and put them in the drawers for Eli to do daily. In here I've got all of our Kiwi and Koala crates in Ziploc bags by the theme that we didn't get to, so maybe we did 2 out of the 4 crafts in the box or something, and I'm keeping it for maybe a future unit study. And then this is our overflowing bin of puzzles. These are all just different puzzles in here, which I do go through regularly, but excuse me, right now we want to keep the ones we have. These are just like TP tents. I don't know where else to keep them. Down here and here, these are both our STEM, engineering, building type toys. So we've got all sorts of the things that you usually see on my homeschooling favorites. We've got dominoes, we've got Tinker Toys, and the gears, and the mag formers, and Lincoln Logs down here. This is our marble run. All those toys that I allow them to build with mid-morning during school are in there. This is our little cash register and play money. And right next to it should, oh no, it's down here now. Yeah, there's all the grocery store or kitchen food for their play kitchen. It was just getting everywhere when I left it in the play kitchen, so we decided to keep it in a drawer. And then down here are their actual toys that they kind of have access to all the time. So Bella's got a bunch of calico critters and all those little toys down in here. You'll have to excuse the messy floor. This is a playroom. I don't know what else to say. These are the baby's toys and apparently the baby's hat. Just these are the only toys she has right now. These are the only toys that she really has right now besides her American Girl. This is the boys. They kind of share everything they have, so we did have them separated for a while, but then there was like no reason to separate their toys because they play with all the same things. So all their superheroes, trucks, Imaginext things, it's basically just a bin full of plastic. And then I showed you that, and I will show you the other side of the room now. Okay, this is obviously the more school storage type side of the room. We do homeschool in the room right next to this, so there's no reason to hang all the colorful maps in there. They can just come reference in here. We've got some art supplies. Those are just on spice racks there. And then this basket on top of the bookshelf are for all of our library books, so we don't get them all mixed together. We generally, when we come back from the library, pop popcorn and look through all of our new books. So I've got the popcorn machine in here. And then this is Eli's preschool drawer set. Over here are our books, and so we've got some, these two are for chapter books. There's really no, like I need to Dewey Decimal System our entire library here, but whatever. No rhyme or reason to why they are where they are. So books, chapter books. These are hardcover books, and these are board books, like baby books, and the paperback. And over here are all of my books. These are the 5 in a row titles and the read alouds that I have for this upcoming year. And I kind of go through the books and pull them out ahead of time for the school year so that they don't get mixed in and lost, and then I'll forget about things. So these are the titles that I expected to get to this year. So all of those are down there, and some of these things are what I rotate in and out for our morning basket. So that is all of our homeschool toy and book storage and just toy storage. I will show you Isabella's American Girl storage, and then I'll also show you our art supply storage. Right, I have a thing about my kids' room, so I'm just going to show you this storage. The rest of her storage, like the dollhouse kind of stuff, is all in her closet, but we have a shoe rack on the back of her door where she keeps the individual sets from the American Girl collection. So she's got like the Doctor stuff and the Lemonade stuff and the Carnival, and she has it all organized like outfits by girls. There's like Nenea, and I think that's Leah and Julie, and so she has everything organized by whose they are. So that is the greatest storage solution we have found so far for the American Girl stuff, is just to have everything separated, because when they were all in big bins she would like lose a single shoe, things like that. And if I kept this in the playroom, the baby, who is now mobile, would get all these little pieces out and play with them, or the boys would get to them, which they think this stuff is fun too. So we just needed to keep it in a separate room, and she's been very good about keeping it organized and not all over her floors. I just don't like bedrooms being for play, because it's not a calm environment when there's just toys and junk everywhere. So during quiet time they get this stuff down, or they bring stuff into their rooms from the playroom, but the rest of the time all the toys stay in that room. And then last but not least, I have all of their daily use art supplies in here. These are all things that they use regularly during the school day. This was an old train table, but I converted it to like an art table, and where you used to keep, I'll show you down here, where you could keep the train sets. They each have their nature notebook in here now, and there's 2 more on the other side. So up here we just have jars of all their regular use stuff. They've got colored pencils and pencils, markers, crayons, etc. And then down here are all the things that I don't want the baby to get to, but the kids do get to, so there's like glue, scissors, tape, and things like that in there. But this just keeps it accessible to them, but organized enough. And then back there we have different workbooks that they like to get to, activity books and coloring pads and things like that. And I will show you now, last but not least, all of my art supply storage for me to get to. It's kind of hard to show you because these doors only open to one side or the other. This is like this is my junk closet, and I can't believe I'm showing you right now, but this is just one of those cube, you know, storage things. And I've got, you know, one area for paper, one area for different glues like scrapbooking glues and Mod Podge and extra Elmer's glue, and we've got some tissue paper and some construction paper and some embellishments for scrapbooking and stickers and all sorts of different things. Each one has, one's just like pipe cleaners and feathers. I'm probably gonna have to go through all these bins, and I might film a before and after because I'm not even gonna open them. They're probably pretty junky. And then up here I've got scrapbooking paper. For some reason I shoved all my reusable grocery bags there the last time I went grocery shopping. And then this is also our toilet paper storage, so there you go. But what homeschool mom doesn't have a combination cleaning closet and art supply closet? It's just, this is how you marry homeschooling and home life. I don't know what else to say. So anyway, so yep, our front closet is a art and cleaning closet because nothing says homeschool like taking over areas and changing what their meanings are. I hope that answered any questions anybody had, and I think the biggest thing is just, you know, it's hard to store it all, so it just has to be gone through regularly, and if it's not used anymore, donate it. And that just seems to be the way that we keep up with home life and homeschooling and all the supplies and toys and things that go along with it. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you probably tomorrow with another video, just playing catch up.